Hey guys, it's Human back again with another video. Yeah, we're back again with the little caps or whatever. Please don't judge me. Um, I'm just here to give the word. That's it. That's it, and that's all. Um, okay. Anybody who knows me, just to get off it a little bit. Anybody who knows me, this channel is not gonna entertain you. It's here to speak the word and only the word and only the truth. So take whatever information that the Lord is trying to give you if you need it, um, and do with it as you may. The Lord wants me to speak. It's the title. I started in an amazing hotel. It was beautiful, huge, 5 star. Let's see, 20 star. Um, there were people there, not many, but I was walking around like I was looking for something or someone. I was happy. I wasn't upset, but I didn't know what I was looking for. I went up and downstairs. I went up and down the elevators, and out of nowhere, this woman that I had, this woman I seen walked up to me. I believe she called me by my name, and I just assumed she and her friend knew me. She was a familiar face, a famous YouTuber. Now I didn't know her friend, but I knew her. Now this woman that I speak of, I used to be real big on watching her. Oh, excuse me. I used to be real big on watching her. But I realized this girl was into witchcraft, so I ended up stopping. She talked about her ancestors and how no white man can enter her, which is her right, but the way she was talking was kind of like she was splurring hate to another race, which, if you guys knew me, you guys would know I do not play that at all. I don't like racism at all. It's just terrible for your soul, it's bad for you. Everybody deserves love. Everybody. I could care less about your skin tone. Um, we all bleed the same, don't we? That just made me upset. That just hurt my soul a little bit, just talking about it. Um, but the way that she talked about it was almost like it was hate. She talked about touching herself, and that also didn't really sit right with me. That was another reason why I stopped watching her, is because children go on the internet and they they see things that they're not supposed to see, and she's promoting touching herself. Now, don't get me wrong, everybody feels the way that they feel about that, but you're on YouTube. It's a public platform, and I get it. Your videos really aren't for children, but I mean, things like that shouldn't really be out there like that. She does promotions and things like that on sex toys, and it just felt really bad for my spirit. So, especially after the whole racist thing, that was a really big red flag, and I just left after that. And let's see what else. And just now thinking back, she smokes weed, which is fine. Smoking weed spiritually shows you what you need to work on. Well, it does for me. And I do believe God put it here on this earth for a reason. Which I've already gotten into that on one video. If you guys would like for me to get into that on another one, just let me know and I can do that for you guys. Um which I've talked about this on my channel, how I've came to Christ. It was a really big video that I've done. A really big video. Oh, excuse me. a really big video that I've done, and it scared the crap out of me. But if you guys would look through my channel, you guys will see. If you guys haven't seen that video, I would definitely do that. There is some very important information that could be used there. Anyway, so we left, and I'm not sure if I had suitcases or not. I felt like, looking back on that, I felt like I did. I did have suitcases, but it kind of felt like, now that I think about it, I left everything there just to go with them. And I'm not sure I'm not sure how that was even possible, because it's really not what I would do. Anyway, I didn't want to get anything wrong. Lord, please forgive. I don't want to get anything wrong. Please forgive me. And I realized that I was walking with these women, and they were both laughing and walking ahead of me. Walking, laughing, playing. Like, like these women do on the videos. Which opened me up to laughing and playing with a bit. Laughing and playing for a bit. But as I seen my surroundings, it was nothing like where I was in the hotel. The hotel was gorgeous. Gold, diamond chandeliers. They took me to this field, and there was a trailer sitting on the left, and it was like this broken down, rusted trailer, like just, it looked like it was abandoned, right? The trailer sat on the left of me, and they turned in front, oh, excuse me, and they turned around in front of me, which it was now sitting there on their right. We stood around. Now, this does matter, okay? Take into consideration where everything stands. Now, the trailer is on my left. They turn around, and it's on their right. So it started off on both of our lefts. They turn around, and it's standing on the right to talk to me. Which it was now, we stood there for a minute, and I went in the trailer for something. Which, now that I remember, it was for me to go to, it was for me to go to the bathroom. But I didn't go to the bathroom. I just ended up looking out the window into the forest, and for some reason the forest was like really vivid. Like, it was just it was in a way kind of like trying to entice me to go into the forest. Now that I think about it, the YouTuber's friend was getting ready to go into the forest. She made it clear she wasn't waiting. The YouTuber looked at her, then me, and made it clear we were going to catch up. It was like she was trying to make up my mind before I could. Because I never said that I was going into that forest. She stated that. I remember I had a blunt, and I asked her to block the wind so I could light it, but there was no fire. There was no fire showed. Pay attention to that. No fire showed. When she put her hand over, because there was a lot of wind. There's a lot of wind. The sky was gray, and the clouds were out. Like it was about to get ready to rain or a thunderstorm. And they were light gray clouds. But the sun was not out. And she put her hand over. Well, she kind of like put her hand like up. But before she did that, she looked for her friend, kind of like, like I'm trying to get her back in there. Like, do I see such and such? And my vision at this point was from another angle, kind of like somebody else was watching us from afar. I remember, once again, I had a blunt and I had to walk around because I was kind of getting stuck a little bit. And now the blunt was on the right side. I basically, she tried to cover it up. She tried to cover up the flame for me to try to protect the flame, but it wasn't working. So I got up and I turned around to try to see if I could do it. And then it went. The I was able to light it. And the blunt sat on the right side of my mouth. She was on my left side now. She asked me if I wanted to go in. I looked at what she pointed at. It was the forest. My view, which was looking at me now from somebody else's point of view, watched me be more interested in the blunt. it was like it was like she asked me, she pointed. She was just like, "Do you want to go?" You know? And I was thinking was is I don't even think I was thinking. I was like looking at the blunt like, "No, I got this blunt, I'm good." Like, but I looked up but I looked up at the forest with all the trees, and don't get me wrong, it was nice looking, but it wasn't enticing, like it tried to make itself out to be. It was like I knew something wasn't right with that forest. And I just didn't know. When I feel like something isn't my business, I like I keep my head down and I just mind my own business. And praise God. And I was more interested in the blunt instead of following her into the woods. It was like when she put her arms up. Hold on. She put her arms up, I guess, in a way. I don't really remember. I put my arms up, but in a triangle. Oh, okay. Now I remember. She put her arms up. Hold on, guys, because this is gonna trip you out. This is gonna trip you out. Okay. I'm gonna try to set this up in a way because you guys know we ain't really working. I'm poor. Uh, so she put her arms up like this. And, I thought that was a little weird. So I seen from another point of view what was going on. So she had her arms up like this, right? And I ended up putting my arms up like this. Like I do believe like in a triangle. In a way, yeah, like this. In a triangle in a way. What does that look like to you guys? Looks like an eye, don't it? Looks like an eye, don't it? It looks like an eye, don't it? Come on, y'all, come on. Looks like an eye. Anyway, or a triangle. But to me, now it kind of looks like an eye. So, it's actually pretty good. I'm going to keep it right here. But, let's see where I was. She put her hands up. I put my arms up and made a triangle, which I thought this was weird. I did not understand this at first. When I first had this dream. My head was still down, so it was kind of like this, and my head was down, like it was an illusion of me still puffing or lighting the blunt. I don't understand it. It's been so long since I've had this dream. So please, I'm sorry guys, bear with me. Puffing or lighting the blunt. The sky was gray and she was annoyed. Oh, so I'm guessing that we put our hands down, and then my blunt went out, so I'm still trying to light it, and she was annoyed, and it got blurry, and it ended up getting blurry, and I was so comfortable after a while. I spit in my dream. I kid you not, guys. I spit in my dream, and out of nowhere, I spit in my face, y'all. I spit in my face, y'all. The spirit world is no joke. I was so comfortable in the spirit world. I'm smoking this blunt, and out of nowhere, you know how people like get that mucus and stuff out of their nose? And I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a spitter when I smoke. I'm a spitter. Well, basically, if I think anything's gross or weird in my mouth, I spit it out. Um, y'all, I did this in this dream. I like got all the mucus out of my nose, and I spit. I spit. But in my dream, I was spitting like this. I spit up in the air in my dream. Loogie, dead in my face. And I woke up like, I was just like, oh, hell no. Oh no. Did I just spit in my face? You know? And I was just thinking, like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like, y'all, the world spit in my face. The world spit in my face. Some people are going to understand this. Some people is going to go right over their head. The world spit in my face. I didn't spit in my face. Something is telling me the world spit in my face. Satan spit in my face. Let me finish. I woke up. Now, a few things I want to point out. I was wondering, I was being led astray. I was wandering. I was being led astray by a YouTuber that takes the Lord's name in vain, and she does that very often, which is another reason why I quit watching her. But even before this happened, even before I had this dream, I quit watching her because there was just something about her in my spirit that I knew wasn't right, you know, and I didn't want to, excuse me, I didn't want to have that attached to me. Um, she took the Lord's name in vain for fun. They got me to leave a beautiful place for a crappy view, aka trying to use my love of nature against me. See, that's what Satan does. Tries to give you a temporary fantasy to get you to do what he wants you to do. He watched me to he wanted me to follow, and I did. But he wasn't able to snatch me. I was able to hear the spirit of wisdom just in time. Just in time. I felt like the spirit of wisdom was like, don't go, don't do it, don't do it, don't go. Okay. And I know I'm acting a little crazy right now, but I forgot about this one. So as it comes back, it's a little bit more it's a little bit funny, and it also is exciting too to know, like, wow, like I remember it for the most part to a T, but I have like other beings helping me right now. Um, let's see. Um, Spirit of wisdom came just in time. I took in where we stood, how we acted, and started to see through everything. They wanted me to walk in their kingdom and get lost. I wasn't interested. I wanted to smoke my blunt. I'm just making jokes. I'm making jokes, but I'm so serious, y'all. Like, you guys got to take everything into consideration. If you guys have a dream, take it into consideration because it can save your life. It could save your life. It could save somebody else's life. Come on, y'all. Come on. Okay, I wasn't interested, and that was clear. I realized it's easy for these YouTubers to lead their so called fans astray. I say whisperers. Oh, excuse me. Easy, easy to lead their so called fans astray. I say worshipers, but that's what they are. That's what they that's what they want. That's what I see. That's what I see them as. I see them as worshipers. I liked this woman, but I didn't idolize her. And I feel like that's what it was. She wanted me to idolize her. And when she realized that I didn't idolize her, she rolled her eyes. Like, wow, I just wasted my time. Like you just wasted my time. Whatever. You know? Um, she has so many followers. She's leading off the path of righteousness with so many other things. The things that we watch and do matter, especially if our spirit is weak. And there's a part two to this. So I'm going to say goodbye to you guys, but I'm going to try to get this one into you after this one. Hopefully I can get it through to you guys, but I want you guys to take with that last one, that last little thing that I said. The things that we watch and do matter, because the things that we watch, it can be planted like a seed into the things that we do. And that's very, very critical, because if it goes through us, you got to also understand the kiddies is watching us too. And you got to think about the kids when they're watching stuff like what this girl is doing. Once again, I'm not going to say her name. Watching what this girl is doing and thinking that it's okay, and they're allowing other kids that they participate with think that it's okay, and it's not. And boom, you got a recipe for disaster. But I'm sorry if this felt like it was all over the place, but it was kind of funny to me just to think, Satan think I'm just so weak. He think I'm so weak, but he don't know who he messing with. He really don't know who he messing with. God been here with me for a long time. It took me a while to figure that out, but you know what, y'all? You're gonna be all right. We're going to be okay. And it's coming to the last days, and I just want to let you guys know I am praying for you guys. I don't know who you are. I don't know who this message is meant for, but you are loved. God is here for all of us. It doesn't matter about these things and these worthless objects. Just pay attention to Jesus, and he'll take care of the rest. The Lord says, keep your eyes on me and not the battle. All right, y'all. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm going to try to get this second one out to you guys right after this one. And you guys stay blessed. I'm human. You're human. But that's not an excuse. Let's try to make the best of this, okay? We can do it. We can do it. We just got to keep fighting. We got to keep going. It's not an excuse. When it's time for us to go up there, we're going to have to answer for everything. So you guys need to be ready. We've got to be ready. All right, y'all. Stay blessed. Love you guys.